Okay, we're going to do a little complex sentence review and then talk about parallelism or parallel structure a little bit. So just to review, I've already got some things down on the paper for you guys that you'll need to copy down. So an independent clause is a complete thought on its own, so it can be its own sentence. Something new, adding to what we know about dependent clauses. Dependent clauses can act like an adjective clause, an adverb clause, or they can act like a noun clause. So adjective clauses answering the questions what kind, how many, which one. Adverb clauses when, where, how, to what extent. Noun clauses act like nouns, person, places, or things. And then also, we're introducing this new idea of parallelism. So parallelism is the repetition of grammatical structures. So if you see a list of things in a sentence and all of the verbs end in ing, that would be an example of parallelism. So if we said, I went swimming, hiking, and boating. Because all of these activities end in ing, that would be an example of parallelism and the repetition of that grammatical structure of the ing, the gerund. So the purpose of parallelism is to highlight or emphasize information or to make a powerful point. So when you're writing, if you want to emphasize something, you want to highlight an idea or make some type of really important point, you might want to try playing with parallelism in your writing. So you guys have just a few sentences. You only have 3 this week because they are long that I want you to look at. So let's go ahead and look at the first one. I want to label the independent clause, the dependent clause, and then I also am going to highlight examples of parallelism within this first sentence, and then we're going to diagram a little bit. So, the first sentence, let's see. The coach told the players that they should get a lot of sleep, that they should not eat too much, and that they should do some warm-up exercises before the game. So your first independent clause would be the coach told the players. So we're going to make that independent. And then that they should get a lot of sleep, dependent. That they should not eat too much, dependent. And that they should do some warm-up exercises before the game, also dependent. So let's highlight our examples of parallel structure. So you're going to want to look for things that show repetition in your sentence. So in this first sentence, we see the structure that they should get a lot of sleep. So this that they should get would repeat. We also have that they should not eat too much. That they should do some warm-up exercises before the game. So that's where you see parallel structure, this repetition of that little phrase. So let's diagram this. So we have coach is our subject, told, coach told players. We have the. Okay, now we're dealing with that they should get a lot of sleep. So, this is going to be one of our dependent clauses. And I already made a mistake because I forgot we had a prepositional phrase of sleep. So, instead of where I had sleep, you should have lot. So they should get lot a lot of what? Of sleep. And then we have to connect that to what it describes. So that's going to describe what the coach said. So we're going to connect that with that dotted line. And then you'll do the same type of structure here with your other dependent clauses, connecting it back to what it describes. So I want you guys to try that out with sentence 2 and 3.